you don't typically hear people like, well, I went to Burning Man, I dropped acid, and I realized like Mormon monogamy is really the proper way to live.
Yeah. They're nice people, though. They might be right.
Yeah, yeah.
Mormons are the nicest cult of all time. They are some of the nicest folks. I know. If I had to say, if like there's one religion where I had to say like, what are your expectations of friendliness and niceness? Like where's the highest expectation? For me, it's Mormons.
Mm-hmm.
That's one religion. Like, I think it's nonsense. I think Joseph Smith was a little con man in 1820 when he found golden tablets that contained the lost work of Jesus, and only he could read them because he had a magic rock and all that crazy shit. It is absolutely ridiculous. But the end result is a bunch of really nice folks. Like, they have a wonderful community. They're really nice to each other. Once they got rid of all that polygamy shit, once they got rid of the 90 wives and, dressing up like a pilgrim, they became like a really nice community of people. They're like generally really friendly.
So my granddad, who was a business school professor, back in the 40s, he moved his little family to Salt Lake City, and they lived there for a while. And he was really inspired by the kind of family values. And I think that's one reason he sort of went on to have 12 kids of his own. And not that he turned Mormon, but he thought they're on to something in terms of how seriously they take the future, both on Earth and in the afterlife they believe in.
Well, in the afterlife, don't they get a planet of their own when they die?
Right. Well, this is something I loved about the TV series The Expanse. I don't know if you've seen it.
I keep hearing about it, and I haven't gotten into it yet. It's just too many damn shows that are awesome to watch these days. But as soon as I'm done with Ozark, I'm going to jump in.
What I loved about it is it's set maybe a couple hundred years in the future, and so we've colonized Mars and asteroid belt. And there's one group of people who are building the first ship to colonize a distant star system. And who's doing it? The Mormons.
Of course.
And I thought, of course, it's going to be a religion that has a far-sighted approach and that's kind of pro-natalist and that's all about family values and like increasing their numbers and yeah, of course it's going to be them, not social justice warriors putting together a starship.
Yeah. Did you ever see the Osmond family photograph from one of their albums, their early albums, where they all got their own planet? Because they think that when you die, you get your own planet. And so the album was based on that concept. And like if you open up the album, it's like, oh, here's Planet Donnie. Like Marie's got her own little asteroid belt.
Yeah, they're totally locked and loaded to do the interstellar colonization.
It's strange, though. I mean, it's strange the blinders that people put on, and that they would put those blinders on. Like, it's almost like if you just can go, hey, look, let's just all admit Joseph Smith was full of shit. But we got a good thing going on here, folks. We're all real nice to each other, and there seems to be some real positive energy involved in believing in this higher power and this greater good and this overwhelming sense of community that we all have.
And they have a sense of humor about it. Like the way they reacted to the South Park guys doing Book of Mormon.
It's fantastic.
Was like, fair enough.
They took
Pretty
out a
hilarious.
4-page ad in the playbook. I mean, that is a brutal musical in terms of like the way they're depicted. Buffoons, believing in nonsense, trying to recruit these indigenous people. It's kind of, it's ruthless and hilarious at the same time. And they're like, wonderful. If you want to find out more about being a Mormon, here, come to our website. Come check it out. Thank you.